one of the examples I didn't go into was the Master of the Universe Revelations. Now, it was sold as a direct sequel to the original cartoon, and what it turned out to be was a different universe. And basically, the company Netflix, who was producing the cartoon, didn't have the rights to the Filmation likenesses or anything, so the characters, although recognisable, were not the exact same characters that we saw in the Filmation cartoon. It was not a direct continuation of that show, and a lot of people were upset about that. And then we got a new toy line, which was, using these new designs and different designs, and it was like another He-Man universe now instead of a continuation of the old one. And that's because of rights, because they didn't have the Filmation rights. Now, who sold the rights to Netflix? Was that Mattel? And because they owned the toy rights, were they selling the cartoon of the toys, or do they have the rights overall and they were selling the rights to those characters, just not the specific likenesses or designs that were done by Filmation? It's hard to tell exactly what the situation was, but all I know is that we got this 20% different sort of version of He-Man that was very close, but not the He-Man of the mini comics. And there was some debate there for a while. Someone tried to get the rights to the mini comics, but Mattel won ownership of them. But that universe is different from the Filmation universe, is different from the Revelations universe, is different from the 2002 series universe, is different from the DreamWorks She-Ra universe, which is different from the original Filmation She-Ra universe, and that one really showed differences there. They didn't use any of the Master Universe elements, Castle Grayskull or anything like that. And She-Ra seems to have no relation to He-Man, and Adora seems to have no relation to Adam. It's something that if you didn't know the original universe and just watch the new show, you wouldn't have any idea that they were connected or anything. So it does seem like a big mess. The rights in general seem like a big mess, and I think that's a problem with franchises in general. When you look at Star Trek, the rights were divided there for a while, and even though they're all under the same company now, there's still separate contracts that make things be done differently than what fans would want. And fans always want the original designs, new and improved, while still being the original designs. And usually what the studios end up doing is creating their own designs with new licenses and copyrights so that they can get all the merchandising rights and the ownership to them. And then you end up with these fragmented franchises, which are all different companies having different versions and different fan groups of different versions. So you can never really make anyone happy anymore, because you can't just do the original because now there's fans of the new ones. You can't just do the new ones because there's fans of the original. And yep. So I'm going to go. I just wanted to talk about that for a moment because I forgot to mention it. I sort of talked about the subject in general, but not how it applied to the most recent example of this copyright issue, where we got a series will promise one thing, we got something else. Some people loved it, some people hate it, and there's a divide in the fan base, and that seems to be what happens with copyright issues. They create, a new variation of the brand, and new fans and new dramas and loyalties, and it's just a big huge mess. And I don't really know what to make of it all anymore, except I feel like I'm never going to get the He-Man that I love again, and we're never going to be able to go back to where the franchises were all just, single entities that we could 100% commit to and believe in and love. Whereas now it's like, well, which one do you like? Which one do you want? Which one do you watch? And you're never going to get everyone loving the same one, so you're never going to get the kind of support that you got for the originals. So that's its own mess right there, and that applies a lot to Star Trek. And the way some companies do their rights, I like they create a new show, a new universe. Other people, they just go to another corner of the same universe, and then they can play together, whereas other ones, they're separate. It's just, it's a mess. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I don't know if I should put this up as a separate video or just stick this on the end of the other Master Universe video and have a 15-minute video. I'm not sure. I might just do the two separate ones. But I'm at 5 minutes. I need to stop talking. But I'm going to try and work out the rights overall, because it is frustrating, and I'm kind of annoyed by what some people are saying about the situation. But I'm going to go. Bye.